Okay, so I wanted to, I'm using this live stream thing just because I don't want to have to worry about space on my phone. I'm going to do a real quick video, kind of jumping around in the old Advanced B series. So I'm going to jump back to a section that actually isn't in the newer, what is it, third series and fourth series. And there's a string of postures. I think there's 5 of them. The first one is Siddhasana, and like if you were to look at the David, so there's only 2 places that you can even see this. There's a David Williams poster that was made a long time after he had actually made the photographs. He had kept them in a box under his bed or something for a long time. But so those are still photos that were then made into a poster that shows the postures, but the length of time that is spent in those postures, I noticed in watching the video that David Swenson made of that same series. So those are the 2 places, David Williams' poster or David Swenson's advanced A and B series video, not 3rd series and 4th series video. It's a different one, A and B. So you'll see in the B series that they sit in 2 postures for longer than other postures. And that was one thing that kind of made me wonder about it. But so the first one is Siddhasana, and your ankles, I think a lot of different people call this by different names. But so your ankles are crossed and you're sitting like right up on the bottom of your sit bones. And they sit for a long time in this. They sit for like 10 breaths, I think. Then in that video, I believe that they change their feet. But at any rate, then the next thing that happens is then this heel goes right in at your pelvic floor. And then this foot tucks in here, and you sort of flex your foot back. And this heel presses right above your pubic bone. And that one, they call that one Bhadrasana. And then from there, they do a fancy vinyasa and go into Urdhva Padmasana. So I'm not going to do the fancy vinyasa, but I'll just go ahead and take my legs into lotus. And so Urdhva Padmasana, what they do is your arms form a V that way. So it's like this triangle here. Your elbows are coming right into near your belly button. So might as well like say is Siddhasana, I think, is about the base chakra. Bhadrasana, the next one, is then about your 2nd chakra, the Svadhisthana chakra. And then this 3rd one is then going to the 3rd chakra, Manipura. And so your elbows are in this way. And so they come to your belly button. And then they actually like pick up and balance with their legs, all the way out here. So you're balancing there with all the pressure right there on the Manipura. Then from there, I guess I should have stayed there, but anyway, from there, your legs come out and you come down and you lift up. Bhujangasana, a serpent, has 2 variants that happen. The first one is looking down, and then the last one is looking up. And like details of the postures, like that's not really what I'm interested in talking about today. I'll go through each one, but today I just wanted to talk about the fact that I just have this idea that those 5 things, so Siddhasana, then Siddhasana is about here. It's about everything being like perfectly balanced so that the siddhi of that is you feel like absolute weightlessness. Okay, so that's, and I think that these 5 postures and relating them to the 5 chakras, that it's kind of like instructions about how to do the other asana. You need to, when you're doing those other asana, be thinking about what's happening with these parts of your body. And so your pelvis there's a way to position your pelvis where you feel weightlessness. So that's the first one. Then Bhadrasana is about the Swadhisthana, and you're pushing in. And then that third one that I showed, the Urdhva Padmasana, that is about your Manipura chakra. And then the Bhujangasana with the head down is Anahata, is your heart area. And then Bhujangasana head up is a Jalandhara. You open it back this way. Okay, and then I just learned from another friend of mine that that is, like, we know that Jalandhara this way has to do with Vishuddha chakra. Also going this way, you're like locking it from the back by arching. So at any rate, it got me, at the same time that I started thinking about this, I also ran across a book. This book right here. Okay. Chakras, Energy Centers of Transformation. Harish Jahar. And this book is about the Tantra a lot. And in the book, coloring the pictures of the chakras, and it has these beautiful color the chakra illustrate this. So that's Muladhara. That's the one I'm going to kind of try to go through today. In fact, I think I'm going to